It is time. Hi, I'm Simon from Siinema, your place for movie reviews. The subject of today's review is The Lion King. The Lion King is a remake of the 1994 Disney classic with the same name. If you're not familiar with the story, here is it in a nutshell. Simba is the future king of the Pride Lands, but he leaves because of a terrible thing he has done, or at least he thinks he has done. And his uncle Scar takes over as the new king of the Pride Lands. When Simba has grown up, he returns to his home and challenges his uncle for the throne. Director of this movie is Jon Favreau, who brought us the live-action reboot of The Jungle Book and showed us just how incredible the computer-animated animals can be. The artists who worked on the look of this movie, the environment is just awesome. I thought I was watching a documentary about African animals, except in this documentary the animals are talking, but it's so incredibly real. I really liked how they approached the songs in this movie. The classics, and of course there are some new ones. The classics are as good as they were in the original, but they are presented in a new unique way, the new way of the new Lion King. And of course there are some new songs, especially one that I really liked from Beyonce, who voices Nala in this movie. The amazing Donald Glover voices the adult Simba. The character of Sarabi, the mother of Simba, is upgraded in this movie. Now we see her as the queen she is, not just the character who gives birth to Simba. Timon and Pumbaa in this movie are as good as they were in the original. The dynamic between Billy Eichner and Seth Rogen as Timon and Pumbaa respectively is great in this movie. There are some good jokes and they really kept the identities of the characters they are voicing. James Earl Jones, also known as Darth Vader, I am your father, reprises his role as Mufasa. The director Jon Favreau has stated in an interview that he sees the return of James Earl Jones as Mufasa as the bridge between the old Lion King and the new one. I really like Zazu in this movie, especially one joke he tells in the beginning. And now the not so pleasant part. The movie is almost shot for shot remake of the original, and I had a feeling I was watching the 1994 original but in a modern way. There are some songs from the original that in this movie are massively cut, and we get to hear just a bit of them. And also there are scenes that are missing in this movie. Scenes that are defining for the whole story are missing in this movie. But the biggest disappointment for me was the character of Rafiki. He's almost nothing like the character from the animated movie. His charisma is missing. His cleverness is missing. In my opinion, Disney had to wait a bit more before releasing a live-action remake of this movie. Of course, I don't mean making a remake 50 years after the original, but I think they had to wait just a little more time. In conclusion, if you're expecting something new from this movie, you're not gonna get it. But if you haven't seen the original, go see this one. For me, the remake of The Lion King is 6 out of 10. What do you think of the movie? Have you seen it or you haven't? Will we go see it or you won't? Did you like it or you didn't? Tell me in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about my latest videos. And if you want to hear me speaking in Bulgarian, click right here. That's all from me today. See you next time. Bye.